Good day, boys and girls. It's your boy Dragons of Thunder, and I'm coming to you guys live with a video, live and direct, just to talk about bearded dragon health and wealth, and bearded dragons being able to thrive. So let's jump into this video. So I wanted to talk about health and wealth of the bearded dragon, captive bearded dragon. Right here we have Fang, and I want to discuss the diet and the enclosure of your bearded dragon, and at least do a 1-year annual checkup with your vet. Make sure you have an exotic vet that deals with reptiles and specifically specializes in bearded dragons. Now, first off, if you can, make sure you get your bearded dragons outside into the real deal sunlight. That'll benefit them a lot, a whole lot. You see Fang shedding on his backside of his stomach, and then the top around his collarbone. And yeah, man, he's growing in random spots. As they get older, they shed in random spots. You know what I'm saying? Once they hit a year, 2 years old, 3 years old, and stuff like that, they'll be shedding in random spots. But anyway, if you can get your dragon outside, make sure you do that. Get them some real deal sunlight, real deal UVB from the sun. It's so beneficial. It does wonderful things for your animal and even for yourself. You guys also need to get out and get some real vitamin D. Get outside, suck in that vitamin D for at least, I say 30 minutes to an hour for yourself. And if you can, get your animal out there for a couple of hours. Make sure they have the choice between shade and direct sunlight. You don't never want to leave your bearded dragon in direct sunlight for long, extended periods of times, especially in places in the south region of the United States. The sun will kill them. Direct sunlight for too long will kill your dragon, especially if it's in a enclosure. So it's better to have like a free airflow cage or enclosure. You know what I'm saying? Where the air is coming straight through, you get wind. And like I say, make sure you have shade. Like in my backyard, I'm not in my backyard, of course, but in my backyard, I have these same type of trees. I have like 9 trees. You know what I'm saying? So you have trees, you know what I'm saying, protecting the dragon for the shade. It provides shade. And then you'll have spots where sunlight come in. So try to find a spot in your yard where you get shade and sun throughout the whole day, and you can set them up outside, and they can live out there and thrive out there during the day. And if you want to, if you're in a safe environment, they can stay all night outside, which my dragons, they stay out all night, and I have no issues. You know, I have cameras, I have certain security fences and stuff like that in place for cats or anything that come out at night, you know what I'm saying, coyotes, foxes, and things like that. So you have to make sure you are responsible for the safety of your dragon. But they can live outside and thrive outside. That's all I want y'all to know. Dang, something in my throat. But I want y'all to be clear about keeping them outside. You have to make sure their safety is top priority. Inside the home, you want, let's let this truck pass. Inside the home, you want at least a 4x2x2. And honestly, you see this guy chilling with birds and everything around. Where you trying to go, man? You see that bird? Come here. I got you, buddy. Inside the home, you want at least a 4x2x2, and if possible, Let me see what kind of bird this is. Hold on. Oh, a raven. So yeah, inside the home, you want at least a 4x2x2, and if you can, possibly go bigger. Look at that guy's belly. Fangy fang. But yeah, inside the home, 4x2x2. But if possible, go bigger. 6x2x2, 6x3x3, 5x2x2, 5x3x3, stuff like that. And if you want to do an 8x4, and you can, and you got the space, do it. Man. But yeah, if you have an 8x4, if you can do an 8x4x4, and you have space, hey, I ain't mad at you. Go ahead and do it. And like I say, make sure you get a vet. Hey, this is all random, not in any order, so just listen up. And I've already told you guys, a diet, you want a varied diet, a very, very, very varied diet. Any kind of green, any kind of vegetable. Try to stay away from fruits. I try to only do fruits maybe once every 2 months. And I'll do like watermelon, strawberries, blueberries, stuff like that. And I only do that like once every couple of months. You know what I mean? They don't need all that sugar in their diet. But any kind of green, collard green, turnip green, mustard green, you can mix kale in there every blue moon. You can even do spinach. Sometimes people say stay away from it, but I do spinach at least once a month, once every couple of months. Things like that. You can also do bigger feedings with mice, baby hopper rats, and stuff like that. You can do that once every like 6 months or so if you want to. You can do eggs in the microwave once every blue moon with no seasoning. Don't put anything on the eggs. Yeah, you can do a big meal every blue moon. But crickets, dubia, hornworms, black soldier fly larvae, mealworms, superworms, grasshoppers if you can get them. What else? Waxworms every blue moon. But what I'm saying is get any feeder and every feeder possible and rotate the bug. You want to rotate the bug and you want to rotate the greens. If you can, do not feed any bug or any green back to back for your adult or baby bearded dragons. So like my dragons probably eat 2 to 3 times a week with protein, and then greens they might get them 4 times a week. Each day I feed something different, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even really keep bugs on hand anymore except for dubia. So like, let's say I feed them Monday, I'll feed them dubia with collards mixed with bell pepper, carrots, and maybe, let's say, turnips. So that's Monday. Next time I feed them, let's say I feed them greens on Tuesday, I'll give them a totally different green, a spring mix or something. And then let's say I feed them protein Thursday. This is just an example. Thursday, I'll get supers mixed with mealworms. Then I'll throw in a regular or like a very enriched lettuce, like butter lettuce, romaine, mixed with it like a different green, like I say. And I just mix it up, man. I give them a whole variety of foods. And then you can throw in the squashes and stuff, you know what I'm saying, on top of your salads or your greens, like butternut squash and yellow squash and stuff like that. So yeah, man, that's how I feed my dragons. I feed something different all the time. I never feed them the same thing back to back. Never. Like, I just don't do it. The only way I do that is if I'm rushing, going, you know, out of town or to my daughter's game or something. Like, I have to not be had my day set up, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only way I will ever feed something back to back. But for the most part, I don't ever feed anything back to back for my dragons. And that's just what it is. Like, look at that dude, man, chilling. And honestly, this guy, he is way scarier than Naga. Naga come out here and she won't be worried about anything as long as I'm around. You know what I'm saying? She knows that I do protect her. And this guy, he's still a little scary. Fang has been like one of my toughest dragons to tame down to a level to where I will let him be on the ground by himself. He was pretty tough. It was hard shoulder training Fang. It was hard taming him down from being skittish. He's always been super duper skittish. As a baby, he was super duper skittish with picking him up and things like that. So yeah, but it's possible to tame your dragon down. It's very, very possible. All you have to do is spend time with him. You put in the time, you put in the effort, and you can get a very, very tame and nice dragon. You can take your dragon outside. You can take your dragon to your child's sporting event. You can let other people hold it. And that bearded dragon, your bearded dragon, can be an ambassador for the species. You know what I'm saying? So some of them are wild. Some of them will be tougher than others to tame. I've tamed down probably 8 dragons total. And some are different than others. If you go back and look at videos of Naga, when I first got her, all the way up to like 4 months, 3 months, somewhere in there, she was always trying to tear me up and bite my finger off. So, you know, it's just different strokes for different dragons. So you gotta be consistent and determined. You know what I'm saying? Don't put too much stress on them. You don't want them to die from stress, and that is possible. So, like I say, man, feed them good and house them good, and your dragon will be healthy and happy. And make sure you spend time with your dragon, even when you take them outside. Have them on your shoulders, sit them on your leg, and they will learn that you are their protector. When they're outside, they will be so comfortable they won't be worried about anything. And that might be kind of bad, because if, let's say, I hope your dragon wouldn't get lost, but if it did, and your dragon is so comfortable with being outside, they probably would just not run from anything, and that would be bad. But don't lose your dragon. That's all I got to say about that. So anyway, man, it's been about 13 minutes, and I think I'm gonna end this video. And I just wanted to drop this video to let you guys know, man, get those annual checkups with a specialist that works with bearded dragons for sure. And you better not. That works with bearded dragons for sure. And then get the annual checkup. Make sure you're housing your bearded dragon correctly with the proper UVB, proper size enclosure, proper diet. And that's just what it is. You don't want that. I hope you don't. He's just smelling it. I like that little tummy thing. Woo. But yeah, guys, man, y'all take care of y'all's dragons, man. Love your dragons, and give your dragons the time they need. It's your boy Dragons of Thunder, man. I'm Audi 5000. If you stayed to the end, comment down below. Finished. Ha ha. Finished. Comment in the comments if you finished this whole video. Finished in the comments. Thrash the like, pound the subscribe button, and stay tuned, man. It's your boy Dragons of Thunder. I'm Audi 5000. Guanguala.